Hi everyone, Bruce is all back from Montreal today. Had some errands to run, many important things to do. Once a year we have to go to certain meetings and interviews and shit. It's boring. But anyways, it's all done. And this is sinus irritum. Why did NASA not land there? Well, there's a reason. Because there's too many things in the way for them to travel around. No secret. So the Apollo 17 would have landed beside Mars Argeas. This square is fascinating me, along with the two monolithic objects which look like they're high-rising on each side, one outside of the square and one inside of the square. Now, don't worry, it's going to get very, very dark, but in reality, I'm going to invert the image and I'm going to take the exposure down. So near the end of this part, you will see, as you're watching this, you will see the light come up, and the square that's over to the right, I'll get an arrow for you guys up. I know this is not easy to see, guys, but this is only maximum, I'm going to exaggerate, 40 or 50 miles, 50 kilometers, kilometers from where the Apollo 17 would have landed, which is approximately where I put the circle. Why am I saying approximately? Because I've seen many circles in many areas. It's about there, I thought, but look what is there. Just to let you guys know, first time I'm showing this, this is the square that you just saw. This is Mare Serenitatis I'm in Basalt Crater on the line. So let's go back to the first version, the original version, without getting closer to this square. And you see this is an entirely different shot, and still that square is there. It's a different time of the shot, but it's the same area. I was closer in the first image. So those are two different times that I took those images in that area. That square in Mare Serenitatis, everybody bring your exposure down while you're looking at the greenery around this crater. Bring your exposure down and you will see the square in Mare Serenitatis. And you know what? You have to get in really close. This, again, I have certain images that I stay stuck on. These are my freaking favorites. The lines broken, even some of them, or maybe it's because they start in certain areas and they cut off. What's that square over to the right? Big triangle, big arrow. What the heck is that? There's another rectangle on the surface. I've showed you guys 5 rectangles and squares on the surface and a circle beside Plato Crater on top of that in videos. What did I just show you guys here? Black lines. Sorry, the audio was a bit short. I should have said it before. Back it up. Check it out. There are black lines going from crater to crater. And this object that I showed you many days ago, some more findings. Archimedes crater, a UFO going by Archimedes crater. On the left, very dim, you hardly saw it, was another object going by, because I keep saying that I am actually seeing shadows on the surface of these objects over the moon. Maybe it's 2 objects, I don't know, and it's very dim. Did we see? We didn't even see it here. You know what? Very hard to show, and I'm not going to hide it. It's hard to, there's 2 objects here on the right actually, but we didn't see it on the left. Sorry about that. Doesn't matter. Never mind the circle on the left, and look at the circle on the right. Something is traveling under the hazes near Archimedes crater. Copernicus, Plato, Archimedes, all these craters, I found objects. I have proof of UFOs leaving those exact craters. This is an object I saw that actually a long time ago, people, well, yeah, 2017, 18, it's a long time ago. People were saying, well, it could be a bird. Yeah, well, damn right, it could be. But again, I look at a lot of the traits of the birds, and this was just an unusual capture. But again, when that bird could be just at the right distance, but then at the end he does a swoop, which I said, nope, it's not a bird. I would claim more dust or UFO. But again, do you agree with me that the UFOs and the dusts look exactly the same? Good luck proving that they're UFOs. Isn't the secret perfectly hidden? Right? This is a cloud on the moon. Hang on. A moving cloud. UFOs are grouped in there, is what I believe. And I'm speaking this because I have the proof, and I've seen UFOs form clouds. So who says it's not UFOs traveling across the moon? And who says that these lights are sunlight refraction? I don't believe it. I don't see that the light's going to flare up here and everywhere else is going to remain black. And we're in the dark, for Pete's sakes, along the Terminator line, right? Eratosthenes crater. If you want to go see which crater that is, look it up. Look at NASA's photos of Eratosthenes and compare each and every point that I'm showing you guys and gals in this video. Do you guys know that I appreciate you so much? I appreciate you all for coming by here, taking the time to check out my videos. This is ahead of its time, right? People are complaining for years, they will be saying you can't get that with a 14-inch scope. Meanwhile, this is near Copernicus crater. You could see a long line going by, and I've loved proving that this was not ejecta many years ago. We're talking over 100 miles. Archimedes crater right there along the Apennine Mountains, Apollo 12, I believe. No, is it Apollo 12? I think so. Where they landed, either way, along the Apennine Mountains, there was an Apollo landing there, and it's where you see some of that color there. And on the sun, these objects that are going by are just absolutely incredible. And this one, I'm not going to say it was coming from the center of the sun, but it's where it appeared, yes. Right in the middle of the sun, we can see this light starting to form. It looks like some type of object. These really could have been asteroids going by at the same time as that neutron star exploded. Something definitely happened outside our solar system, or maybe inside our solar system. Who knows? We're not out there, right? They talk about being outside of the solar system. Holy crap. Have they even gotten to the end of our solar system? Who knows? Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. This is another large object, very large. This is many hundreds of times larger than Earth going by the sun. So looking at it on the screen doesn't look very impressive. But when you understand the size and distance and everything that has to do with it, it's like, whoa. So whatever these are, they have a field around it. You see that energy field around it? Sublimation, the substance is transforming itself into a gas state as it's going by close to the sun. Those pesky UFOs. Some of the most amazing things that I've seen these lights do, and there always seems to be a companion with them. Always a dark, large dark shadow, and you see these lights going to and from these shadows. So something's being done on the moon, right? It's something or someone working up there, or it could be just regular biological creatures, I guess. I don't really, what else can it be? This does not look like a UFO to me. It stopped. It's not something that is going by on the moon. It is something that is moving, stopping, changing directions, moving, stopping, illuminating. You see a smoke trail behind it very clearly because it's going through the haze, and at the same time it is leaving itself smoke on the moon. So what are these lights that are on the moon? It's not like the UFOs that the military ever talked about. They've never talked about UFOs on the moon. Anyways, either way. When and what is the Pentagon going to reveal to us? Wouldn't it be awesome if they actually revealed to us that the alien vessels were coming from the moon? It would never happen. I would love to see it happen because I believe it is so, seeing them here and seeing them actually touch the surface, both leaving and arriving on the surface. I think it's safe to say that, yeah, they definitely are up there. But a lot of people, questioned my captures over the years, and I think it was mostly trolls, because I think anybody in their sane mind can easily understand that what I'm capturing, guys, you all know it's hundreds of events that I'm showing here of these lights interacting with the surface. The proof is all entirely there. It's that people are waiting for my channel to explode and to get up into the millions, and it's not going to. Maybe because it's something that's the world's not ready for. So I appreciate every person that comes here to look at them. I look at these and get astonished every single time. I show this and get a couple thousand views. Do you think that's possible? Watch the light jump over to the left. Watch this. There's a light appearing already on the left at the same time and there. And you see it appear where it's going to appear first. Smokes and hazes rising off the surface. Enough proof to stir every scientific field in the world and every news media in every country. I believe it. I know it will be known to the world. and it's going to be known not through me. It will probably be known through the media, or some crazy guy that tries to prove it all. But I don't think it's going to happen. Look at Bob Lazar. He told everyone what was up there, and the world continued on, right? And that's exactly what he did. But they're down there. Those UFOs are on the moon, and the lights that are moving around have never been shown before, except exclusively on the channel. As mad as that makes people. Now, I'm not here to be exclusive. I'm here to show stuff, to show that there's proof of alien life forms on the moon, or, of course, as many say, secret projects. We have the confirmation that it's either one or the other. That's what I would say. That smoke you're looking at is a UFO on the moon. It's going to disappear. They're in the smokes. Lights inside of the smokes. It's all, mirror works, right? It's all to hide the surface from us and exactly what they're doing up there. But we can see it really clearly. Hello? Yeah, I'll be there at 6. When you guys landing? Right by that, yeah.
This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a